Live from Petco Park on a beautiful night, this is Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Number 41 gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Digging in, Chris Taylor, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw into second, and he is into second base with a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Here it comes on 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He hit over .320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
Here's Corey Seager. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is the pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Seager is retired. 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. Hit down the line at first. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Dodgers held scoreless early. Padres coming to bat. It's the battle for Southern California bragging rights, and it's on MLB Network. Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Digging in now for San Diego, Jose Pirela, first at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. First pitch coming. Here it is. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
So stepping in, Corey Spangenberg, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Barnes over to his left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. Still no score. In now is Yasiel Puig. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Puig doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. A 1-1 count to Puig. The 1-1 home. A bouncer up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
Next up for Los Angeles, Jock Peterson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Logan Forsythe, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Margot will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to the left side. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D, where you see your shortstop get a glove on it, you're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a ground ball to third. Turner's got it to second for 1. On to first, and Headley's retired. It's a double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Forsythe is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Padres go down quietly. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Next up will be Kyle Farmer, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Kyle Farmer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Farmer, a 27-year-old. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Here comes another 0-2. Missed with a breaking ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box now, Alex Wood. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And there's out number 2.
Center fielder number 3, Chris Taylor.
Striding in once again, Chris Taylor. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To short. Galvis has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Next to the plate for the Padres, Freddie Galvis. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball diving into the dirt. A swing and a miss.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. In now is A.J. Ellis, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting ninth, catcher number 41.
Stepping into the box, number 41, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Barnes has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Barnes. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Popped him up. Oh, and he misses it. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Count still at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
The 1-2. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. So a grinder of an at-bat has a positive result.
That's all you're trying to do. Sometimes they're not all going to be beautiful. Sometimes you got to take it deep in the count, stick your nose in there, and survive.
Here's Corey Seager. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He swings and misses. Throw down. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit hard towards the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May powers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
And they're runners at the corners now. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. Headley's got it. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third, because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
Standing in now, Yasiel Puig, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means two men are in scoring position now with two away. Here's Jock Peterson now. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Spangenberg has it on to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple onto the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Pirela. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Jose Pirela.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Taylor, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And both of these guys have shown a decent fastball. Each has touched 93 so far on the gun. Ready for another chance? Corey Spangenberg. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting, third baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So 2 are gone in the Padre fourth. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. First delivery to him on the way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Wood sets. Here it comes on 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
Chase Headley started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam, and the side is retired. Padres leave a pair through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Digging in to try it again. Logan Forsythe hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Pitch on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
The batter, catcher, Kyle Farmer.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Forsythe aboard here at first with nobody out. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0. Here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, in foul ground for Ellis behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Up next for the Dodgers, pitcher, Alex.
The pitcher, Alex Wood, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here comes the first pitch. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Wow, the throw pulls him off the bag. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Ready with the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-1 home to 1-2 now. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And now this is bobbled out in center. Throw into third. It's a third now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
0-1 count and the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Dickerson has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Ready once again, Corey Seager. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
In now, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. ready. Here's the 1-0. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
It goes to show you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot. Now the 2-1 pitch.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone into the 4th floor of the Western Metal Building. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
And as we take another look at that one on Show Track, the story behind that home run was speed, and the speed with which it was launched off the bat. Didn't have a ton of height on it, but 113 miles an hour, an impressive exit velocity.
In now is Yasiel Puig, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Tapper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. 2-2. Five runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Middle of the night downtown. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Padres nothing. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Taylor is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, A.J. Ellis.
Settling in now, A.J. Ellis. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. There goes the runner. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 5-1 contest.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Luis Torres will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Luis Torres.
This is in the air out to right field. On the move is Puig. He gets there to put it away, and tagging is the runner from first. Throw into second, not in time. He took a chance tagging up, but made it pay off.
Number 2, Jose Pirela.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Pirela, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Ellis stands at second with two gone. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Swing and a hard liner to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 5-2 game.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in once again, Corey Spangenberg. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-2 at this point. Wood sets. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1 home. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
That's a ball.
Full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
2 out with the man at first. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in and looking for more, Eric Hosmer. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the second run will score as well, and it's back to a 1-run game now at 5-4.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Stepping in now, Alex Dickerson.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. LA's on top 5-4. Colin Ray is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Colin Ray.
Here's Jock Peterson now.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder number 31, Jock Peterson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded softly to the right. Hosmer is right there. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Digging in once again, Logan Forsythe. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Dickerson on his horse.
And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, catcher, Kyle Farmer.
Next for the Dodgers, Kyle Farmer. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Hits are even at 7 apiece. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Padres 4. Here's Chase Headley. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Rounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Grounded to short. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Center fielder number 7, Manuel Margot.
Ready for another shot now. Manuel Margot. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. Long throw to third, and he's safe.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Pedro Baez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away.
Pedro Baez.
In now is A.J. Ellis.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Taylor is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. In to score, the runner from third.
Now batting.
Digging in now for San Diego, Colin Ray. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the sixth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Baez rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Galvis is off at first with two away. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Barnes ranging into the outfield. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back here at Petco Park, all tied at 5 as you take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Cody Bellinger is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Popped him up. Headley shading to his right. 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. Chris Taylor with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Missed with a breaking ball. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home. Lifted into center field.
Heading after it is Margot.
He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Padres 5. Scott Alexander gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Scott Alexander.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Pirela. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Taylor coming on. 1 down.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Spangenberg. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Puig's got a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Will Myers will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 4, Will Myers.
Lays off 1-0. The average sits at .303 entering play. 8 home runs, 18 driven in. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Seager is calling for it, and the inning is over. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Padres 5. Will Myers will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 4, Will Myers.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around second now and headed for third. And he's going to get there as he starts out the 8th with a leadoff triple.
That was not the way this pitcher envisioned the beginning of the game. Going for him wasn't that bad of a pitch. He jumps all over it. Nobody can run it down, and he's standing at third feeling pretty good about himself.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Big swing by Puig and a ball sent to deep left. Perella on the move. On the warning track, he makes the catch. In to score is the runner from third. Now a 7-5 game.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Ready once again, Jock Peterson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Again, another foul ball. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, right by him.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box, Logan Forsythe. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. The 2-2 one more time. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
Forsythe with a full 3-2 count.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch is taken on the inside corner. Strike 3. So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Padres 5. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Your attention, please. These changes for the Dodgers. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 46. Now playing first base and batting in the 9th spot, number 26. Chase Utley.
Here's Chase Headley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Turner over to his right. 1 away.
Up next for the Padres.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Lifetime history with Josh Fields. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Seager ranges to his right. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Shortstop, ready. Galvin.
Striding in once again, Freddie Galvis. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. From the stretch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres. They're down 2, 7-5. A nighttime view of what they call America's finest city, and who could argue, San Diego, California. Thanks for joining us on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Farmer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. ground ball sent back up the middle. Galvis is there. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Chase Utley.
Stepping in, Chase Utley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes two really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. The 2-2. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw to first, and Utley's retired. 2 gone.
Center fielder number 3, Chris Taylor.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Chris Taylor. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Nothing more in the Dodger 9th. Last chance coming up for the Friars. They're on the short end of a 7-5 score. Kenley Jansen, if the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
74, Kenley Jansen.
Striding into the box, A.J. Ellis earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Ellis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, pitcher, Colin Ray.
Austin Hedges will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 18, Austin Hedges.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Three and 0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Pirela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. From the stretch. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hedges leads off first with 1 away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In now, Corey Spangenberg. Line hard. Just foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Missed with a slider.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He pulls this one into right. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
7-5 tonight's final. Los Angeles jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Pedro Baez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kenley Jansen earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now.